we need a G major bar chord. He plays it this way with his thumb wrapped around, so he can suss that 5th fret on the G string. And then we need a C chord. And you can go, when you do the C major chord, you can go into all the Hendrix major inversion. And you can find some other lessons out there that I've done on that. So the basic verse, you know, I always play a bar chord this way. You know, it's the way I'm comfortable doing it. So I think you should feel free to, you know, do, you know, if you want to do it that way, the thumb wrapped around so you look more like John Mayer, which, you know, is the way Hendrix did it. For Sean, he does it that way. But anyway. Let's see, I was just watching something. He was using, his intro on that is in the G major pentatonic, and he's using the position that would have its root on the A string. I think of my scales as where the root is, and then I plug in the shape. So he's actually going something like this. If you slid from the 7th fret up to the 9th fret, and then first finger on the 8th fret of the B string. So actually, yeah, no, it'd make more sense to use your middle finger then. So sometimes he bends it up and then resolves it to a natural right there, which is the 10th fret of the B string. And then I saw him go, I was watching a live version. Resolved it to that too. Then went in with his singing right on this part. You know, and he's got a great band. They're all playing a nice little part. So he was, you know, he was just kind of using his fingers, like not even, you know, playing that much. And so anyway, here are just the chords. So we got G to C over and over, and that's, you know, what he likes to solo over and all that stuff. Then it goes to A minor 7, which I tend to play it this way with my middle finger here, and then the A string's muted by my middle finger, and then my ring finger's playing. And you can get your pinky up there on the, let's call them A minor 9. And then I'm going to a D7. You can kind of play a D9 or a D13 there, but it's basically those three, or all the way across. We have and then I'm kind of approaching this if you were playing it by yourself, because he plays kind of like a higher voicing here, but it's we're gonna call it a B major 7 chord, and it's a really valuable chord to learn. It's also really versatile for other chords, the shape actually. So what I'm going to do is the B flat's right there on the 6th fret. I'm going to put my first finger there. Then my middle finger is going to be on the 6th fret of the B string. So these are both on the same fret, like that. But then my pinky is going to be on the 7th fret of the G string, and my ring finger is going to be on the 7th fret of the D string. So this looks like a little A minor shape, but then my finger's on the same fret as my middle finger. And the A string's just muted by my first finger, so it goes B flat major 7. And then I'm going to play E flat major 7, which this is a famous shape of the chord that's in like Under the Bridge, for instance. So 6th fret on the A string is the root, kind of power chord vibe. Then middle finger on the 7th fret, and then pinky on the 7th fret of the B string, like this. And then you just slide it down, and take your middle finger off, and now you have a regular, just D7 bar chord. These are the right chords. They're not necessarily the voicings that he's using, but they're definitely the right chords, though, as far as like the notes that make up the chord. So here's that section. B flat major 7, E flat major 7, D7. Go to the next section, A minor 7 to D7. Same thing. B flat major 7, E flat major 7, D7. We'll just see what comes next. I can't wait to find out. Alright, see ya.